You won't believe this, but True Review is right here with another top 10 list. This time we have the top 10 destruction games. So without further ado, hit it! Breach! This tactical game for the Xbox 360 and PC gets you playing as a Special Forces soldier as you go around completing objectives and killing dudes. But what's notable about this game are the destructible environments, meaning that instead of assaulting a building to clear out the enemy, you could just blow the whole thing up instead and clear them out that way. So those chest-high walls won't do you any good in this game. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. Though many wouldn't think of counting this one, I would disagree. Though the landscape itself can't be destroyed, many things contained within it can be, such as loads of different objects, plants, animals, or even people, all of which can be force pushed, slashed with a lightsaber, or picked up and thrown about the place. Far Cry 2. In a lot of games, flamethrowers would just spit fire and not much else, and only enemies seem to be the ones that get set alight. Far Cry 2 reminded us of how destructive fire can be, as now you can torch entire buildings, along with the adjacent landscape. And this is not even mentioning all of the vehicles and such that you can blow up with explosives too.
Lane Goodman.
Terraria. The destruction in this game is a little more on the controlled side, since it involves the player mining and clearing out different areas for whatever project or purpose that you've got going on, but it has to be said though that Terraria does include a lot of destruction. If you think to yourself, I want that hill gone so I can build a massive castle, then you're still causing destruction, buddy. Crysis! It was quite astounding when this game first came out how much of the in-game content could be destroyed. And this includes all vehicles that you see, almost all of the structures, and even trees. Never thought you'd be able to cut down trees with a few well-aimed bullets now, did you? Hulk! Ultimate Destruction! Dr. Banner is on the rampage again, and though the city isn't his enemy, it's going to be one of his victims. Fight your opponent in the streets or on the tops of buildings, and then walk away and calm down after the rage has subsided, and hope that the city doesn't send you the bill for all of the damage that you caused. If anyone's still alive, that is. Minecraft! A lot of what I said about Terraria earlier still applies here, but it's still a fantastic game if you're into both creating things and destroying fucking everything you see. This game allows you to pretty much do whatever you want, so if setting fire to the entire world and watching it from your VIP lookout tower is your thing, then go for it. And then destroying the tower as well once you're done. There are plenty of ways to make explosives and massive forest fires, so get breaking. Worms! Though the opposing team is the enemy, it's often the landscape that takes the most punishment, as you throw grenades, fire bazookas, call down airstrikes, launch atomic bombs, and in some cases a concrete donkey. There are so many ways to blow up everything in these games, and it's not uncommon for both teams to be left on a small rocky island on the map because each team has already blown the rest of the map to hell in the hopes of killing each other. Demolition Company. About as realistic as any of the games mentioned on this list gets, Demolition Company gets you playing as a demolition worker as you go about your daily business of wrecking up the place with big machinery and big explosives. Though most games' destruction elements feel hyped up and a bit over the top to make it feel epic, this game gives us a more realistic view of the wreckage, making it feel a bit more satisfying and believable.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry.
Red Faction Guerrilla. This should be called the Blow Shit Up series. Well, as you could have guessed, Red Faction Guerrilla takes the #1 spot. Absolutely everything in this game, with the exception of the ground itself, can be blown to bits here. You can set charges and let everything come crashing down, you can drive vehicles through walls, or there's my favourite way. Grab your sledgehammer and get up close and personal with it, by going inside the buildings, taking out the support structures and letting the place collapse on top of you. It's endless destructive fun, and so here it is, at number 1. And that's all we have time for, but if you're currently having endless destructive fun, then like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to support me on both Twitter and Patreon, and I'll be back for you all next time. See ya!
Sometimes I think this life is killing me. I swear sometimes I think this life